honor and pleasure for me to represent the prestigious organization called National Academy of Medical Sciences. And among such an august gathering here, as I will take you through some of the presentation and slides, National Academy of Medical Sciences has an illustrious and unmatched reputation. It is an invaluable recognition of the CME, and I must compliment Dr. Poonam Raj for getting this recognition and by the National Academy. Which is the next one? How does it move? How does it move? No, not moving here. That's not moving. Okay. I had a privilege of getting the membership way back in 1976 and the fellowship of the prestigious organization in 2013. And I also had a privilege of serving as a board of governors for Medical Council of India. At that time, I had interacted with several of the authorities of AFMC and the various command hospitals for getting some recognition, etc. So in the present gathering, Honorable Lieutenant General Daljit Singh, Honorable Lieutenant General MD Venkatesh, I was the Vice Chancellor of the Manipal Academy of Higher Education, Honorable Major General Giriraj Singh, Dean of AFMC, Honorable Major General Sabri Girish, Honorable Air Vice Marshal Avinash Das, Honorable Brigadier Poonam Raj, invited faculty, delegates, and various dignitaries of the dais. I'm happy to share some of the notable activities of the National Academy and wish to take a detour to into the past and the giants who have actually helped building up the institutions like the AFMC and the National Academy. And we always say that we are standing on the shoulders of giants, and I will take you to some of the giants before I move. And I will quote Sir Winston Churchill at this stage. And while addressing the Royal College of Physicians in 1944, he did mention that the farther backward you can look, the farther forward you can see. And that is true. If you look at the names of the National Academy of Medical Sciences, it was established, the Central Council of Health, the Central Council of Health carefully considered the requirement for a national body. And then it was in 1961, then the then Health Minister, Mr. Karmarkar, Mr. D.P. Karmarkar has proposed formation of the national body. And then that is how the National Academy of Medical Sciences came into existence. It was founded, and these are the 15 fellows who were invited as honorary fellows. I mean, that time there was nothing like exam, there was nothing like accreditation, but these were the towering figures in the Indian health system in those days, in 1961, who were invited as the honorary fellows. And if you look at the list, this is such an illustrious list of the nation. Several of them are Bharat Ratna, several of them are Padma awardees. I would not quote number one, I will quote number two, Dr. B.C. Roy, who has the tremendous contribution for the establishment of AFMC. It was based on the recommendation of the Dr. B.C. Roy committee that the AFMC was actually came into existence. Then came the Major General S.L. Bhatia. And if you go to the contribution of Major S.L. Bhatia, he was the first Brown. And before I go to that, I will narrate. This was established in 1961, and it was inaugurated by Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. And the first convocation of the National Academy was held and in 1963. That time already fellows were inducted, and it was The convocation address was given by Dr. Alakrishnan, who was the president at the time. And later on, the society, and this is part of the first convocation address which I could get. And this is Dr. Purandre, the famous Dr. Purandre, who is one of the father of the modern gynecology. He was the one who was inducted as an honorary fellow, and this is the picture I could get it from the archives of National NAMS, the Dr. Purandre getting the fellowship. And people, those are well versed with Maharashtra, Dr. Purandre, there is a bus there, the Marine Drive area is known as a Dr. Purandre Marg. Similarly, the two of the very famous founding honorary fellows were Major General Sonlal Bhatia, who was the first Brown Dean, non-British Dean of the Grand Medical College. Before that, it was a tradition that only the British people can be professor or dean of the college. So Major General Bhatia was the first Brown Dean to be appointed as a dean of Grand Medical College in 1924. And that time, the Grand Medical College, was being considered the best medical college on the east side of Suez at that time in 1924. And I feel proud that I am part of the alumni of this medical college. For the last 40 years, I have served in this medical college as a professor of plastic surgery. Then came the contribution of Major General Sir S.S. Sokhe. He was the first director of the Hopkins Institute, and he has been given credit of developing several vaccines. So these are the few giants who were inducted as a fellow. Sorry, one more who was actually directly connected with the FMC was Brigadier Ganguly, who established the Department of Plastic Surgery in the FMC, who was although general surgeon, but he developed the specialty of plastic surgery and then went on to become a well-known figure. And he was also invited as an honorary fellow. NAMS is an autonomous organization under the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare. It has been considered as a nodal agency with the Ministry of Health. NAMS fosters and utilizes the academic excellence of health professionals in the country as its resource to promote excellence in medical education, skill development in the field of medicine and allied sciences. The Academy is a nodal agency for promoting of continuing medical education and medical and allied health professionals. And a couple of days back only, we have decided to recognize the Center of Excellence by the names. So various institutions can be listed as a Center of Excellence so that there could be some mutual exchange of residents and training program. And National Academy of Medical Sciences is a unique institution which fosters and utilizes the academic excellence as a resources to meet medical and social goals. And I'm sure the faculty at FMC can contribute tremendously for the national resources. These are few of the, I would not go into detail, these are few of these activities which NAMS is doing. And NAMS family, I'll just go through that. Scientific exchange program, continuing medical education program, and again, is a big honor for any CME program to be endorsed and recognized by the NAMS. And we have emeritus professor, we have orations and awards, we have annual convocation where fellowship and membership is awarded, and we have published annals of NAMS every, and there's a foundation photograph which I will share with you. I would not go into details of this because they're all too crowded slides. This is what has been shared with me. The various programs which we want all of you to become, I would recommend several faculty to become fellow, is indeed a prestigious recognition of becoming a fellow of the National Academy. You can be a member of the National Academy. You can be a member after the DNB or NBA examination. You can become associate fellow. You can become international. There's an international fellowship program where you can designate some international or NRI or OCI card holder to become the fellow. There could be international membership program. And the consortium of national and international academies, professional societies, and government and private institutions, that is what we are trying to build up everything under one roof of National Academy.
Greetings from National Academy of Medical Sciences, India. Focusing on NAMS Vision 2030, NAMS is pleased to share some of the important activities like NAMS National, International Fellowship and Membership, Member After Day and Beam NAMS, NAMS Task Forces, AIMS NAMS Navigate Medico CME, CME activities, publication of annals, newsletter, networking with professionals, public orations, Young Scientist Fellowship, Scientist Exchange Program, scientific visit of Emeritus Professor and many more activities. All application forms for fellowship, membership, associate fellowship, and member after day NB have been made online and objective criteria from the year 2022. NAMS has also started a new online AIMS NAMS Navigate CME and Navigate Medico CME program to assist in the development of competencies among PG students and share multimedia learning resource materials as e-library. NAMS has also started 21 task forces to address medical issues of national importance. Under publication activities, NAMS has its own annal as Annal of the National Academy of Medical Sciences. In addition, NAMS also publishes its quarterly NAMS newsletter. For more details of NAMS activities, please visit our NAMS website www.nams-india.in or scan QR codes with the camera app.
With this, I will just quickly run through a few of the slides which are already mentioned in the video. You can go to the website, and these are various methods of getting application recognition as a member, recognition as a fellow, and application, etc. should be there. And every year we have the Foundation Day. This is last year, the 62nd Foundation Day was commemorated on 21st April 22, where the Union Health Minister was a guest of honor. And we all were very excited and looking forward for the next year also Foundation Day. And this is the couple of months back, I had hosted the national conference on role of AI in healthcare at Bombay Hospital, which was also inaugurated by our Honorable Governor of Maharashtra, which was very, very successful. Almost 1,200 people attended the program. So it is something AI has come to stay, and AI is something which we must learn and we must master that. With that, I want to thank everyone. And once again, my congratulations for getting the NAMS recognition for the CME program. Thank you.